got some serious repairs to do today, and then maybe we'll get to harvesting something. So, number one, what did we break yesterday? Oh, the dryer has to have a new bearing put in the center auger. I got down here last night at, I don't even know what time, to empty it. It was dark. I was looking at the gauges, and all of a sudden out of the corner of my eye, I thought I saw a spark. And I looked down, and there's like smoke rolling out of the bottom of the dryer, and I smelled burned corn. And I was like, oh boy, we better get this thing empty. We can fix that pretty fast, I think. Those are some famous last words. So the first order of business, got the big tractor here. This thing doesn't like to start in the winter. It doesn't like to start at any temperature. So what we have to do is jump start it all the time. It's worth it because this is our biggest tractor. We have to cater to it. We can't just fire it. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit it on the truck to charge for a little while. She's charging. When the sun comes out, hopefully it'll be warm enough where I can get it to fire off. In all reality, this doesn't have to be a problem. We just have to plug the block heater in at night when we want to run this thing the next day. One thing better we could do is we could go get a generator and plug that block heater in. The generator, I don't even know where that is. So we're just gonna have to chance it that we can get this thing started with ether. It's like a grumpy old man that's also like overweight. You can't get a grumpy old overweight man going for nothing. I would know, because sometimes I resemble that. All right, next step is we got to clean out under the dryer. The bearing that's bad is where that pulley is right there, up on the bottom side of the big auger tube. So we got to get all that crud cleaned out so we can climb in there and lay on the ground and get all stinky. Let's give this thing a try. Been sitting on this charger. Ah, so close. Well, you saw it. We had one good fire, and she said, "Poo on you." So we're gonna give her another chance to charge back up now because I wore the battery down just enough that it's not going to crank very fast. We'll come back to you in about 20 minutes. Oh, those came out easy. I'm just taking out these set screws to get this pulley off, and then hopefully it'll slide off the shaft. Okay. Step number one, don't lose this set screw. Now what? Does this hammer off? Come on, baby. Alright, there's the pulley. So now that we got the pulley off, we can get this lock collar off. Oh, I think before I do this, I gotta put a block under this. No, that makes no sense, because then I can't get the bearing out if I have a block right there. So now we take a punch and turn this lock collar. Oh, where is it? I just had my punch yesterday. Come on. Google. Well, lock collar is not coming off too easy with a punch. So we're gonna torch it off, which I should have done just right from the beginning. However, our oxygen is low on the torch. While Dad goes and gets the new bearing, he's gonna grab a new oxygen tank, and we're gonna do it that way instead of farting around with that thing all day. I'm gonna now try to start this tractor for the third time while you guys watch and laugh at me. All right, take 4. Well, this thing's a worthless pile of poo. I'm just gonna stop even trying, and we're gonna come back this afternoon and maybe it'll want to start. I don't know. Aaron says not to torch the lock collar off because it could ding the shaft, which is a very good point. So he's coming to try to smack the lock collar. I think if we had 2 sets of hands, I can hold the auger still while someone else smacks the collar. He'll probably get it off in like 2 hits, which will be totally fine with me. I don't care. Ow! Want me to hold the auger still?
Yeah, if you can somehow. Just reach in there and hold on to the floating. I think that bearing was shot. There isn't a single ball left in there.
Where'd they all go?
Disintegrated.
Oh, there's a few balls.
Oh yeah, there's a couple. Okay, where's your 3/4? Actually, where's your 3/8 or 7/16?
Socket? Inch?
7/16. 3/4.
Alright, well, we got the dryer going finally. Aaron headed down to the field to cut some more corn, so I'm here fighting with the big tractor still. So I took it off the charger earlier because I got sick of it and it was still cold. So now I'm gonna hook her back on. Hopefully, since it's probably about 15 degrees warmer now, it was pretty cold this morning. Hopefully she will want to start. But the battery got worn down, so give it some more juice before it can crank fast enough. All right, so what is this? Try number 6, I think, for today. Let's give her a whirl. See if it's charged up. So close. Goodbye, cart. Hello, Ripper. Oh, can't see anything. Ah. Oof, man, first try. Those of you who have been watching a while know we never get that on the first try. I'm working the camera, so I can convince you of anything. So we're just gonna go with it. First try. Big Bertha has emerged from the weeds. We're gonna pull up in this alley. This is where we're gonna park this piece because we have power at the corner of that barn. So this is gonna be our little clock heater charging alley. Hopefully we don't rip. Oh, whoops! Ripped some concrete. Oh, crud. Yeah, we don't want to hit that bag. It's a better bag. Back up. Try again. Oh my. There's nothing down in there, is there? There's my passenger for today. Well, good morning, everybody. It's a fine morning because we are alive and kicking. We're still in business. Yeah, of course, we're in business. We've got corn to combine. All right, so we're about a third of the way done with corn, maybe half, maybe getting close to half. After this farm's off, we'll be halfway done. So we got about 25 acres to do. We're gonna try to get it done today. Well, yeah, we're probably not gonna get it done today. It's gonna be about 3 truckloads, and we do about 2 a day. So the other night, I caught the spout of the combine on a bow of the trailer because the trailer was up a little higher. We're gonna use my truck as a ladder, and we're gonna climb up there and put the spout back on. We need a spout. He was a little tipsy. I had to be the designated driver and bring him over here. There's our spout. I think we need either 15 or 13 millimeter. So I'm gonna grab that. 13 milli. No, I think it's 15. All right, I'll bring the 13 just in case. Wait. Okay, come on. Oh, wow. So it didn't really break anything. It just popped off. So I'm gonna try to get a good angle at this. No, this thing is a flap. So when the grain comes down, pushes this down, and then when the grain gets thinner, it pops up so that it doesn't dribble out. Get over there. Wow, I did not realize how much of a hassle this was. All right, there we go. Spout's back on, so we don't look so stubby as we did before. We won't make quite so much of a mess. Some kernels did fly in rogue directions. Boom, she's done. So the one other thing I gotta do real quick is I hit it with our grain cart the other day and cracked it. So I'm gonna climb up there and just put a little tape on the inside so that it doesn't spill out. And then we can get started here. All right, we bailed on that mission because the tape didn't want to stick anyway, so fail. Now we're gonna get going. We just gotta get the truck out of the way and we can open up this field right in front of us. So when we put our field numbers into the screen, I just need to make sure I know which field is which so that when I go back and look at records for yields and stuff, I know what's going on. This yield monitor that we have on here isn't like super accurate, but it does capture some variability. We've only been running it for like 2 years. What's the most helpful for me is to be able to see which areas of the fields don't produce well, and then to see how big of an impact it makes on your average yield. Typically, wet spots and tree lines are your worst producing areas of your field. We really try to cut back on inputs in those areas, and also we're working on putting drain tile into our fields more and more so that we can get better yields off it. Yeah, that's just a little input on what that thing does. Basically, it records your yield that comes off a specific spot on a field and logs it. This screen just gives this screen GPS signal. So in case you wondered,